The Game Lot.
Welcome back to the Game Lot, another episode of the Game Hunt. We are currently in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. As you saw in the last video, we're on our way to North Dakota, Williston, North Dakota. We still got 9+ hours. We got 3 more GameStops to stop at, several pawn shops I got pinned on the map. Let's get into it. Also, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's grow this bad boy. Now, let's get to our travels. All right, we just made it to our first stop. It's called Bargains on Main. Some sort of antique pawn shop. Let's go see if they have any video games. This place has so many toys. All right, so that place was cool, but all their games were either overpriced or priced exactly at price charting. I totally understand that they have a business to run, but damn, it's a pawn shop. Why is Super Mario Sunshine $40 and $45 at a pawn shop? I don't even sell it for that on eBay. Anyways, on to the next stop. We have made it to Dakota Pawn and Thrift, and let's go see if we can find some games. Man, if you want to pay $15 for Madden 18 on the PS4, Dakota Pawn and Thrift has you covered. All games were $15 to $20, and there was no good titles. Even the sports games were $15 to $20. Insane. I think I'm done with South Dakota, and I'll probably just stop in Fargo when I get into North Dakota. All right, so we just got to the next location. It is a mall GameStop. This is the first mall GameStop I've been into in years. They closed down the one in Little Rock that used to be there. Let's go see if they have anything good. Got 5 games in there. I'll show you everything at the end when I get to the hotel. Still have 5.5 hours to drive. And I'd like to be there before it gets dark. It's already after 1 o'clock. So I'll see you at the next stop. I'm now in Bismarck, North Dakota, and I decided to stop in this pawn shop. A lot of the same that we've seen on this trip. Overpriced consoles, overpriced games, nothing really sticking out. I mean, they have an Xbox One S for $215. Who's gonna buy that? Anyways, on to the next stop. Right, our next stop, it's a GameStop in the mall again. Hopefully this isn't the last stop. It is starting to get a little late for the drive, because after this I still have about 3 hours and 20 minutes to go. And I wanna hit a GameStop in Williston when I get there. I just don't know if it'll still be open with me having to stop to get gas, and eventually I got to get food at some point. But let's go see if we can find anything, and I'm done with pawn shops on this trip. these pawn shops are worse than the ones in Arkansas. And I thought Arkansas had bad pawn shops. So anyways, I will see y'all inside. Need that for my collection. So we found some games, found something for my personal collection. I'll go over all of it when we get to the hotel. That is gonna be my last stop, unfortunately. I still have 3 hours and 29 minutes that I have to drive. And it's going on 5 o'clock. So that GameStop was deep in the mall, unfortunately, here in Bismarck, North Dakota. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if maybe just my local GameStop is not crazy about the warranties, but every single stop since I left Missouri has tried to force these warranties down my throat. It's kind of insane. And that clerk in there, bro, get you a different job because you are making the customers miserable. All right, when I get back to the hotel, we'll go over everything I got today. Guys, it has been a long 2 days. Today was 3 hours less than yesterday, and it felt longer somehow. We stopped at a total of 5 or 6 GameStops. We stopped at 4 pawn shops today, and they were all just terribly priced. The first one, granted, was priced at price charting, which even though it's annoying because it's a pawn shop, I can respect it. The other ones were just, man, either they don't know that Madden 2018 doesn't go for $15 or they just don't care. That was insane. Both of the GameStops we stopped at today were mall GameStops, so the inventory was less, but we still had some good pickups, and I want to show you guys that right now. We got Star Fox on the Super Nintendo at a store. We got Raw vs. SmackDown 2011 on the PS3. And I got some for my personal collection as well. As you see with the SmackDown Just Bring It, I am 1 game away from completing the complete SmackDown series on the PS2. I'm just missing SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. I also got Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PS4. The case is a little banged up, but I got a case I can switch it out for at home. I also got a brand new copy of GTA 5 on the PS5. A couple Resident Evil games for the Xbox. I'm hoping these do well. The ones that I got from my buddy Jesse in the video where I bought a collection, they've done very well on eBay. And I also got Sonic the Hedgehog. I know that'll move. So yeah, at the end, got some good pickups, including what we got yesterday. I'm pretty happy with the trip overall. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for me today. I hope you liked the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what your favorite video game of all time is in the comments. Let me see if you're watching to this point. Anyways, guys, until next time, this is the Game Lot.